SEAL Team 6 is America's most secretive and elite counterterrorism unit. Inside the ranks of SEAL Team 6, officially known as DEVGRU, are men whose names will live forever in U.S. Special Operations history. In this video, we reveal the top 10 legendary operators of SEAL Team 6, DEVGRU, full biographies, their squadrons, and the legacies they carved in blood, grit, and brotherhood. Number 1. Robert O'Neill, Red Squadron, May 2, 2011, Abbottabad, Pakistan. The world's most wanted terrorist is finally within reach, and according to his own words, one man pulled the trigger: Robert J. O'Neill, Navy SEAL Team 6 operator. Born April 10, 1976 in Butte, Montana, Robert James O'Neill grew up in a working-class family. A high school graduate in 1994, he chased college ball for a while, but his destiny wasn't in a classroom, it was on the battlefield. In January 1996, O'Neill enlisted in the U.S. Navy. He was selected for the grueling SEAL training pipeline, surviving Hell Week with Class 208. The boy from Montana became part of America's most elite warriors. O'Neill served with SEAL Team 2 in Europe, then with SEAL Team 4 after 9/11, deploying to Iraq and Afghanistan. By 2004, his skills brought him to the door of the most secretive special operations unit in the world, DEVGRU, better known as SEAL Team 6. He would go on over 400 combat missions. He was there when Captain Richard Phillips was rescued from Somali pirates. He took part in Operation Red Wings, the tragic mission made famous by lone survivor. And in 2011, he joined the assault force in Abbottabad, Pakistan, Operation Neptune Spear. Robert O'Neill claims it was his rifle that fired the fatal shots that killed Osama bin Laden. His account has been disputed, and the government never confirmed who fired first. But his role in the raid made him a household name, and one of the most controversial SEALs in history. For his service, O'Neill earned 2 Silver Stars, 4 Bronze Stars with Valor, the Joint Service Commendation Medal with Valor, the Navy Commendation Medal with Valor, and 3 Presidential Unit Citations. Few SEALs carry a combat record as decorated as his. Retiring in 2012 as a Senior Chief Petty Officer, O'Neill stepped into the public eye, writing the best-selling memoir, The Operator, appearing in national media, and co-founding the Special Operators Transition Foundation to help veterans move into civilian careers. Robert O'Neill remains one of the most recognized and debated Navy SEALs in modern history. Hero to some, controversial to others, his story is forever tied to the night the world's most wanted man was brought to justice. Number 2. Matt Bissonnette, Mark Owen, Red Squadron, May 2011, Abbottabad, Pakistan. The world's most secretive mission, Operation Neptune Spear. Among the SEALs on the raid was a man who later revealed the inside story to the world. Matt Bissonnette, known by his pen name, Mark Owen. Born in 1976 in Alaska, Matt Bissonnette grew up in America's rugged frontier. The cold, the wilderness, and a spirit of independence forged resilience early. After high school, he pursued adventure, and his path led straight to the United States Navy. In the late 1990s, Bissonnette enlisted in the Navy and volunteered for SEAL training. He endured the brutal weeks of Class 226, graduating as one of the few who refused to quit. From that day forward, he was a Navy SEAL. Bissonnette began his career with SEAL Team 5, deploying after 9/11 to the Middle East. He fought in Afghanistan and Iraq, honing his skills in direct action, reconnaissance, and special operations. His performance earned him entry into the elite of the elite, SEAL Team 6, officially known as DEVGRU. Inside SEAL Team 6, Bissonnette took part in hundreds of missions. From Iraq's urban streets to the mountains of Afghanistan, he led assaults on high-value targets, raids on terrorist compounds, and missions that remain classified to this day. On May 2, 2011, he was part of the assault force that stormed Osama bin Laden's compound. As a point man and breacher, Bissonnette was among the very first SEALs through the doors. He witnessed history in the making and lived to tell it. After retiring in 2012 as a Senior Chief Petty Officer, Bissonnette wrote No Easy Day under the pseudonym Mark Owen. The book became an instant bestseller, offering the first inside account of the bin Laden raid. But the move sparked controversy. The Pentagon argued the book contained classified details, and critics said it broke the SEAL Code of Silence. Bissonnette earned multiple Bronze Stars with Valor and Joint Service Commendations, along with other combat awards from his years in SEAL teams. Like many operators, the true extent of his honors remains locked away in classified files. Matt Bissonnette, Mark Owen, stands as one of the most controversial SEALs of modern times. To some, he betrayed the brotherhood. To others, he pulled back the curtain, sharing a rare glimpse into the world of SEAL Team 6. His story remains a defining chapter in America's war on terror. Number 3. Edward Byers Jr., Blue Squadron. December 8, 2012, deep inside Afghanistan, a team of Navy SEALs stormed a Taliban stronghold to rescue an American hostage. In the chaos of that mission, one SEAL displayed unbelievable courage, Senior Chief Edward C. Byers Jr. Born on August 4, 1979 in Toledo, Ohio, Edward Byers Jr. grew up in a working-class family in the quiet town of Grand Rapids. He was competitive, adventurous, and always driven to serve. After high school, Byers enlisted in the U.S. Navy in 1998, seeking challenge and purpose. What started as hospital corpsman training would soon lead him down the path to one of the world's most elite special operations units. Byers completed the legendary Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL training, BUDS, graduating with Class 242. He began his SEAL career with SEAL Team 2 before earning selection into SEAL Team 6, DEVGRU. Over 11 overseas deployments, Byers specialized in combat medicine, sniper operations, and hostage rescue, skills that would one day save lives in the most daring mission of his career. December 2012. American Dr. Dilip Joseph was kidnapped by the Taliban. DEVGRU was tasked with rescuing him before execution. As the assault force breached, Byers charged into a hail of gunfire. He tackled one enemy, straddling him and pinning him down before spotting the hostage. Shielding Dr. Joseph with his own body, Byers used his hands to hold off another Taliban fighter while calling for backup. His split-second actions ensured the hostage survived the firefight. For his extraordinary valor, Edward Byers Jr. was awarded the Medal of Honor on February 29, 2016, becoming the first living Navy SEAL since Vietnam to receive America's highest award for heroism. Byers retired in 2019 after 21 years of service. A devoted family man, he remains a living example of the SEAL ethos: courage, sacrifice, and unwavering loyalty to the mission. His decorations include the Medal of Honor, 5 Bronze Stars with Valor, 2 Purple Hearts, the Combat Action Ribbon, and dozens more. Edward Byers Jr. will forever be remembered as a warrior who risked everything so that others might live. Number 4. Kyle Milliken, Silver Squadron, May 5, 2017, Somalia. U.S. Navy SEALs alongside Somali commandos launched a raid on an Al-Shabaab compound. In the firefight that followed, one American made the ultimate sacrifice: Senior Chief Kyle Milliken, a seasoned DEVGRU. Kyle Jeffrey Milliken was born on January 6, 1978 in Falmouth, Maine. Raised in New England, he was known for his competitive spirit, love of the outdoors, and relentless drive to succeed. A talented runner, Milliken competed as a track athlete at the University of Connecticut, where he earned a reputation for determination and grit. After graduation, Milliken set his sights on the ultimate challenge: the Navy SEALs. He endured and conquered BUDS training, earning his Trident and a place in the Brotherhood of Naval Special Warfare. Over a career spanning 15 years, Milliken deployed multiple times to Iraq, Afghanistan, and Africa. His skill, toughness, and leadership earned him respect across the SEAL community. Milliken achieved what only a select few ever do, earning his place in SEAL Team 6, Naval Special Warfare Development Group. As a Senior Chief Special Warfare Operator, he was part of America's most elite counterterrorism unit. May 5, 2017. On a mission to capture a high-ranking Al-Shabaab leader near Mogadishu, Milliken's team came under heavy enemy fire. He was struck during the firefight and mortally wounded. At 38 years old, Kyle Milliken became the first U.S. service member killed in combat in Somalia since the 1993 Battle of Mogadishu. Milliken's career decorations include the Bronze Star Medal with Valor twice, the Silver Star, the Purple Heart, and numerous campaign medals. His alma mater, UConn, honored him as a fallen warrior and role model. He was remembered not only as a warrior but as a devoted husband and father of 2. To his brothers in arms, Kyle Milliken embodied the SEAL ethos: never quit, never surrender, and always place the mission first. Kyle Milliken's sacrifice stands as a reminder of the price paid by America's quiet professionals. Subscribe for more stories of real heroes who lived and died by the words, "The only easy day was yesterday." Number 5. Jonas B. Kelsall, Gold Squadron, August 6, 2011, Afghanistan. A CH-47 Chinook helicopter call sign Extortion 17 was shot down during a high-risk mission against the Taliban. On board were members of SEAL Team 6. Among the fallen was Lieutenant Commander Jonas B. Kelsall, a seasoned warrior and one of DEVGRU's most respected officers. Jonas Bradley Kelsall was born on October 8, 1976, in Shreveport, Louisiana. He grew up with Southern grit, strong values, and a drive to push past limits. From a young age, Kelsall wanted to serve his country, and he set his sights on the toughest challenge of all, becoming a Navy SEAL. Kelsall attended the United States Naval Academy, graduating in 2001. There he proved himself both as a scholar and a warrior in training, admired for his discipline, determination, and quiet leadership. Commissioned as a Navy officer, he immediately volunteered for the grueling SEAL training pipeline. Kelsall endured the infamous BUDS training, earning his Trident and the title of Navy SEAL. His natural leadership and tactical brilliance quickly marked him as a standout officer. After early assignments, Kelsall was selected for the Navy's most elite counterterrorism unit, SEAL Team 6, DEVGRU, where he led warriors on some of America's most dangerous missions. August 6, 2011, while responding to a mission against Taliban insurgents in Wardak province, a CH-47 Chinook carrying Kelsall, 16 other SEALs, and additional U.S. personnel was struck by an enemy RPG. The helicopter crashed, killing all 38 on board. The loss became the deadliest single incident for U.S. forces in the Afghanistan War. For his family, teammates, and country, it was a devastating reminder of the risks America's quiet professionals take. Kelsall's awards include the Bronze Star with Valor, the Purple Heart, the Joint Service Commendation Medal, and numerous campaign ribbons. His name is etched on the Navy SEAL Memorial Wall, alongside brothers who gave everything in service. Lieutenant Commander Jonas B. Kelsall was more than a SEAL. He was a leader, a patriot, and a warrior who died leading from the front. His sacrifice will never be forgotten. Number 6. Stephen M. Mills, Gold Squadron, August 6, 2011, Wardak Province, Afghanistan. A CH-47 Chinook helicopter, call sign Extortion 17, was shot down by Taliban fire. Among the 38 Americans killed that night was Chief Petty Officer Stephen M. Mills, a seasoned DEVGRU operator and beloved family man. Stephen Michael Mills was born on June 4, 1975 in Fort Worth, Texas. Raised in a tight-knit family, he was known for his easy smile, competitive spirit, and relentless drive. Friends and family said he was always destined for something greater. Driven by patriotism, Mills enlisted in the U.S. Navy in the mid-1990s. He set his sights on the most demanding challenge the military could offer, the SEAL teams. He endured and conquered the brutal BUDS pipeline, earning the Trident and his place among America's elite warriors. Mills served across multiple SEAL teams before being hand-selected for Naval Special Warfare Development Group. He deployed to conflict zones worldwide, including Iraq and Afghanistan, where his courage and skill set him apart. Known as a devoted teammate, his brothers trusted him with their lives. At home, he was remembered as a loving husband and father, balancing the warrior's life with the responsibilities of family. On the night of August 6, 2011, Mills and his fellow SEALs launched on a mission targeting Taliban insurgents. Their CH-47 Chinook was struck by an RPG, sending the aircraft crashing into Afghan soil. It was the deadliest day in the history of naval special warfare, and Mills was among the 17 SEALs from DEVGRU who never made it home. Chief Petty Officer Mills' awards include the Bronze Star Medal with Valor, the Purple Heart, and numerous campaign medals. His name is etched forever among the heroes of Extortion 17. Stephen M. Mills lived and died by the SEAL ethos, honor, courage, and never quitting. His sacrifice, like that of his brothers, will never be forgotten. Number 7. Ryan Owens, Gold Squadron. January 29, 2017, Yemen. U.S. Special Operations Forces launched a daring raid on an Al-Qaeda compound. In the firefight that followed, Chief Petty Officer William Ryan Owens gave his life in service to his country. his sacrifice would be remembered far beyond the battlefield. William Ryan Owens was born on March 5, 1980, in Peoria, Illinois, and raised in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. From an early age, he was full of energy, competitiveness, and a desire to serve. Friends and family knew Ryan as charismatic and driven, a young man with an adventurous spirit who refused to quit no matter the challenge. Owens enlisted in the U.S. Navy in 1998, beginning his career as a cryptologic technician before setting his sights on the SEAL teams. He endured the pain of BUD/S training, proving his toughness and determination, and earned the coveted SEAL Trident. Ryan deployed multiple times with the SEAL teams before achieving what only a select few ever do: selection into SEAL Team 6, DEVGRU, America's most elite counterterrorism unit. As a Chief Petty Officer, Owens became a trusted leader and teammate, respected for his calm under pressure and selfless devotion. On January 29, 2017, Owens joined a DEVGRU raid on an Al-Qaeda compound in central Yemen. The mission quickly escalated into a deadly firefight. Owens was mortally wounded in action, giving his life while leading from the front. He was 36 years old, leaving behind his wife Karen and their 3 children. Ryan's sacrifice was honored by President Donald Trump at the 2017 State of the Union address, where his widow Karen received a 2-minute standing ovation, a moment that gripped the nation and reminded America of the price of freedom. His awards included the Silver Star, Bronze Star with Valor, Purple Heart, and numerous campaign medals. To his brothers in arms, Ryan was remembered not only as a warrior, but as a loyal friend and family man. Chief Petty Officer William Ryan Owens lived the SEAL ethos to his final breath: never quit, lead with courage, and protect your brothers. His name stands forever among the legends of DEVGRU. Number 8. Howard Wasdin, Red Squadron. Howard E. Wasdin was born in 1961 in Jesup, Georgia. Growing up in a small town, he faced hardship early in life, developing grit, independence, and a drive to succeed. After high school, he first trained as a chiropractor's assistant before deciding to enlist in the U.S. Navy in 1983, seeking greater purpose and challenge. Wasdin successfully completed BUD/S Class 143 in 1984, one of the most grueling selection programs in the military. He was assigned to SEAL Team 2, where he gained extensive experience in maritime operations, diving, and close-quarters combat. Later, he trained as a sniper at the Navy's elite sniper school, where he graduated at the top of his class. His exceptional skills led him to the Navy's most secretive unit, SEAL Team 6, DEVGRU, where he became part of Red Squadron. In October 1993, Wasdin deployed with SEAL Team 6 as part of Task Force Ranger in Mogadishu, Somalia. During the Battle of Mogadishu, Black Hawk Down incident, he was part of the Quick Reaction Force sent to rescue trapped Rangers and Delta operators. Engaged in heavy firefights across the city, Wasdin was seriously wounded 3 times by gunfire. Despite his injuries, he continued fighting and helping his teammates until he was evacuated. His leadership and resilience under fire saved lives in one of the deadliest U.S. urban battles since Vietnam. After recovering from his wounds, Wasdin medically retired from the Navy in 1995 with the rank of Petty Officer First Class. His combat injuries prevented him from continuing in active duty, but his reputation as a sniper and warrior remained legendary. Wasdin transitioned into civilian life, becoming a chiropractor and later an author and speaker. He co-wrote the memoir SEAL Team 6, Memoirs of an Elite Navy SEAL Sniper, 2011, which became a New York Times bestseller. The book gave readers a rare inside look at SEAL Team 6, sniper training, and the realities of combat in Somalia. He has since appeared on documentaries, podcasts, and lectures, sharing lessons on leadership, resilience, and the toll of war. His awards and decorations includes Silver Star for Valor in Mogadishu, Purple Heart for wounds received in action, Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal, Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal. Numerous campaign and service awards. Howard Wasdin's story embodies the warrior ethos, resilience in battle, quiet professionalism, and the ability to overcome unimaginable odds. His survival and testimony from Mogadishu have helped preserve the legacy of those who fought and died in that chaotic battle. Number 9. Brian Siebenaler, Red Squadron. In the hidden depths of DEVGRU's history lies a man who shaped its edge, a leader seldom named but universally respected. Brian Siebenaler. This is the story of SEAL Team 6's quiet strategist and commander. Brian W. Siebenaler began his journey as a naval special warfare operator whose early years remain largely private due to the classified nature of his work. He graduated BUDS as part of Class 95, alongside peers like Admiral William McRaven. Over time, Siebenaler's skills and leadership earned him advancement into increasingly pivotal roles within naval special warfare. Siebenaler's career path saw him serving in SEAL teams during the intense post-9/11 era, taking on challenging deployments across Iraq, Afghanistan, and other theaters. His performance and reputation eventually propelled him into DEVGRU SEAL Team 6 leadership. He would later serve as a commander of Red Squadron, one of the assault squadrons within DEVGRU, and ultimately as deputy commander of DEVGRU itself. As commander of Red Squadron, Siebenaler oversaw operations at the tip of DEVGRU's spear, assault missions requiring split-second decisiveness. In his role as deputy commander, he helped steer strategy, training, integration, and operational readiness across the entire unit. Though he rarely appears in the spotlight, his influence rippled through DEVGRU's very doctrine and how SEAL Team 6 adapts to complex missions. Beyond DEVGRU, Brian Siebenaler also served in roles tied to Naval Special Warfare training. He was commanding officer of the Naval Special Warfare Basic Training Command, BTC, responsible for shaping the next generation of SEALs. In 2008, he appeared at the establishment ceremony for the BTC at Coronado, underlining his formal role in SEAL training leadership. Siebenaler was recognized as one of the longest-serving SEALs. In 2011, during a ceremony, the prestigious Bullfrog title, awarded to the active duty SEAL with the longest unbroken service, was passed jointly to Admiral McRaven and Brian Siebenaler, both graduates of Class 95, after Admiral Olson's retirement. This distinction underscores the depth of his commitment and the esteem in which he was held within naval special warfare. Siebenaler is not known for flashy claims or public recognition. Instead, his legacy is quiet but profound, a strategist, mentor, and guardian of the SEAL tradition. Brothers have spoken of his steadiness, attention to detail, and devotion to mission over ego. In a world that often honors the shooters, Brian Siebenaler reminds us that warriors also operate in the shadows, architects of mission success, keepers of the team's edge. He represents a rare breed, the leader who builds warriors, not just missions. Number 10. Adam Brown, Gold Squadron. Adam Lee Brown was born on February 5, 1974 in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Raised in a close-knit, faith-driven family, Adam was known as a kind-hearted, competitive young man. He excelled in sports, especially football, and had a natural drive to push himself beyond limits. But his path wasn't straight. In his late teens and early 20s, Adam fell into drug addiction and run-ins with the law. At one point, he was even incarcerated. Many believed his life was spiraling out of control. But with the help of his faith, family, and his future wife, Kelly, Adam turned his life around, determined to serve something greater than himself. Joining the Navy in SEAL training, Adam enlisted in the U.S. Navy in 1998. He entered the grueling Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL training, BUDS, one of the hardest courses in the military. Despite immense challenges, Adam's determination carried him through, and he graduated, earning the coveted SEAL Trident. Brown served first with SEAL Team 4, deploying to conflict zones around the globe. He quickly built a reputation as a fearless warrior, someone who would never quit no matter the odds. Later, he was selected for SEAL Team 6, DEVGRU, the Navy's most elite counterterrorism unit. Within DEVGRU, Adam served with Gold Squadron, where he became known for his toughness, humor, and deep compassion for his brothers in arms. Adam's journey was marked by incredible resilience. During his career, he lost sight in one eye after a training accident, yet fought to stay operational. He later injured his dominant hand in another accident, forcing him to retrain himself to shoot with his opposite hand. Despite these setbacks, Adam refused to be sidelined. His sheer determination allowed him to keep deploying with DEVGRU, fighting alongside America's best. On March 17, 2010, while serving in Afghanistan, Adam Brown was part of an operation targeting a Taliban stronghold in Kandahar province. During the raid, his unit came under intense enemy fire. Adam fearlessly placed himself in the line of danger to protect his teammates. He was mortally wounded in the battle, but saved the lives of many around him. Adam Brown was 36 years old at the time of his death. His awards and decorations includes Silver Star, posthumously awarded, Bronze Star Medal with Valor, Purple Heart Joint Service Commendation Medal with Valor, Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medals, numerous campaign and service awards. Adam Brown's story is one of redemption, courage, and sacrifice. From overcoming addiction to reaching the pinnacle of the Navy SEALs, he embodied the never-quit spirit. His life was chronicled in the best-selling book Fearless, The Undaunted Courage and Ultimate Sacrifice of Navy SEAL Team 6 Operator Adam Brown, 2012, by Eric Blem. His legacy continues to inspire not only SEALs but countless civilians who see in him proof that with faith, grit, and heart, no obstacle is insurmountable. These 10 men represent the soul of SEAL Team 6. From Red Squadron to Gold, from Mogadishu to Abbottabad, they carried America's fight into the shadows, and many never came home. Their names live forever in the Brotherhood of Naval Special Warfare. If you honor these warriors, hit like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments which American hero you want us to cover next.